Hey guys, welcome back to BBPTV. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a character. If you go in the video, there should be like 2 timestamps telling you like how to make it with money and how to make it without money. What I mean by that is like you can make a character with Adobe Animate, or you can do it with just Photoshop or Photo P, whatever you use to make art, as long as it can keep the same picture sprite sheet size. So first things first, we're not going to open the game actually. So if you're going to be doing it Adobe Animate, which is how you make completely new like sprite sheet, like making it work the way you want to. I'm going to show you how to do this one first, how to do it with money. Remember, if you don't have Adobe Animate, like I said, it costs money. If you don't have Adobe Animate, you can just go ahead and go to the timestamp at the bottom. I'll show it on screen right now, where to go, and like when that'll, Anyways, when I'll do it without, and I'll do it with like Photoshop or any, oh shoot, what was that? Without any money. So first things first, here, I'm gonna get my drawing tablet out. So yeah, if you didn't see what I did, I pressed File, New, blank page. Let me see, what was it? File, just File, New. So I'm right here now. So first things first. So I'm gonna make something a little bit more simple. I'm gonna make, I don't know, a skeleton hand. I don't know. Here. So first you're gonna put sorry, I'm going too fast. You right click, you press new symbol, and you type in right here whatever you want it to be. So for this instance, I'm gonna do hand, and now you should already be in it, but I'm gonna start drawing. You go up here, like I said, I'm doing a skeleton and its hand, so I'm gonna do something like this. So I'm gonna just do that. So that's for like the dirt or whatever. If you don't know how to do like layers, just press that one right there. You can scroll it up and down. So this is gonna be like the skeleton hand. So yeah, this is gonna take a second, so I'm just gonna speed it up. I'm just gonna do a figure since I'm taking my time. I hate overtime. Obviously, this is a really bad looking skeleton hand. I could probably do more things like add more like bony features, like whatever. But like I said, I'm not trying to put my best effort into this. So I'm just gonna so yeah, you can go right here, this paint bucket. You can choose the color by going right here, and then you can choose. I'm gonna do a hand, so let me just do all of this. You can do shading if you want. I'm not gonna do it right now though. I'm gonna do brown. I'm gonna color up this, and sometimes it won't work. So that's when you know that you need to go back up here, and you might need to fix some loose ends, like that. See? All right. I'm not gonna make the best sprites, but here. So I'm gonna do head. So like I said, You can duplicate two, so you can have the same thing. I press right, click that head. No, you're not in head though. I'm still in hand. So I need to go right here and double click on that, and then boom, I'm in it. See? But what I was going to do here, the reason why I have it still here. Oh, by the way, if you want to work on one layer in particular, you can just do that, where it can lock it, or you can press that so it doesn't show entirely. Here. Maybe like you can also resize things like doing this. So yeah, we delete those two because this is head, not hand and head. I go right here. I'll just fill up those. Now, if you're not doing what I'm doing, and if you're like, I want to make something where it has more than one face, go ahead. And I'm going to do that too. So I'm going to duplicate the head and say head sing. Now I go double click head sing, and now I'm in head sing. So I'm just going to open his mouth or something like this. And do that. So now that's what he should look like when he's singing. And no, this is not just what it's going to look like. You have to make sure that these are separated too. You do not want them all together. But here is when you make them all together. Right click on the big space, left click new symbol, and you can put something like idle. And you remember, you need to make sure that you name the idle or whatever pose you want it to be, mainly idle. Keep it, and you need to remember it. Okay? It'll be helpful for when you're making the character. So I go right here, and I go. So every idle dance has to be up to 14. So you're gonna click on this, then you're gonna hold it down, and you're gonna drag it up to 14. So you see this little 15 here? You have to go back down one, and there you go, you're on 14. You click it again and drag it all the way back down, and there you go, you have a whole blank space. So all you need to do is add another layer on how many little pieces you have. I only have two, so I'll have two layers. Make sure that each one is on the right layer. It's like I want the hand in front of the head, so I do it like this, not like that, because I don't want it like that. Obviously, I want the hand to be doing like different gestures, like I'm gonna make it go left and right by pointing left and right. But you can do that like how I did head sing, but right now I'm just trying to make it fast, so I'm doing it kind of in a lazy way. So normally idle animations go up to 5 or like 7 frames. No, sorry, 4 to 6. But I like to do it at 9. So what I do is I hold down on both, let go, then I right click, go up to insert keyframe. Now you see like this little line blocking from the rest. You go over here and you say, hey, I want the character, I'm going to press this so I know what it looks like. So I'm going to get the character and I want it to look like this when it does its idle dance. So I'm going to make it bounce like this. Of course you don't want your character looking like that smushed, but remember, you have this whole section normal. So I'll do that, and I'll do that, maybe drag a little bit right there. You can do whatever you want, but if you want to do it easily or more smoothly, I would recommend holding down on both layers, like that, like what I did right there. Right click, and going create classic tween. And I see this purple thing. So now if I go back, this is what your idle dance should look like. Cool, huh? I'll make the other poses now. So I just duplicate, make sure it's, so I do like left. You can say left pose, but I'm just doing it simply. Please, 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 this is the easiest way, is the way I'm doing it. Just put left, idle, down, and up, and right. I know, like, pros out there are going to be like, what if you want to use the same pose? Like, doesn't matter. Just does not matter for me. I try to make it as simple as possible, so I just do lowercase left, lowercase idle. Not like, oh, skeleton left, skeleton idle. Does not matter to me. So I double click on left, and you basically do the same thing I did earlier. Just make it in the pose that you want it to be. So go like, maybe make it 1 second long. Replace the head with the head sing that I made. Tilt it because I did that. Oh no, don't delete it. Duplicate, right, up, down, not down. So yeah, you have to have left, right, up, and down. That's all you need. So this down one right here, I'm going to go up to 10 or something. No, 15. I'll do it on 15. No, 10. I'll do it on 10. So on 10, I'll do the same thing. Right click, insert keyframe, go over here. But this time I'm going to make it the way I want it to be. So I want his down pose looking like this. Where he looks like he's maybe, kind of pointing to the ground or something and tilting his head to the ground. Do that. Classic motion tween. Perfect. Left. Do the same thing. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing whatever this is, so yeah. So this is like the easiest way for people who don't know how to use, for people who don't know how to use Adobe Animate, this is like the easiest way to make sprite sheet for FNF Mod. But you press whichever one, you shift, control, and now you have all of the ones. So you have down, idle, left, right, and up. You are going to right click all the way down to generate sprite sheet. This is very important. You're going to go to, oh, by the way, first of all, you can press preview to see how each animation will look. Left, right, up, and down. Perfect. Now press browse. You are now gonna go to wherever you had your mod. So I'll go to downloads, tutorial. This is important. Go to mods. So when you go to Psych Engine, press mods, images, images, characters. This is where you want the name of your character to be. I'm gonna name it skeleton or skeleton ground. Skeleton ground. You need to remember how you typed that and typed all of these little poses. There we go. Now we are gonna go to our game. So remember what I said in the first video, press 7 right now. And you're going to go to character editor. Press enter. You're now in your character editor. So if you're making a new one, I recommend left click, going, I don't know, to whichever one you wanted it to be. I'll do, like, I don't know, dad, so I'll just I'll go to dead right there. So we go right there, delete any extras like sing up loop, I don't need that. Left loop, nope. Right loop, nope. Idle loop, nope. So now I have all of the ones. Now first of all, this is Daddy Dearest, not the one that, not my skeleton ground. So what I do is I go to character, I go right here and I delete it all the way to characters. Leave the slash, leave the backslash, that is, or whatever slash it is. You will type exactly what the name of your sprite sheet is, which was skeleton dash ground. Since these have different names, it says error. So what I'll have to do, I'll go to idle first. I'm going to left click on this, the XML, and you're going to go all the way back down and type the way you typed idle. Then you're going to press add/update. Now press W or S to switch between animations. Idle is the only one working right now. So so what you can do, a lot of the stuff is down here. Pay attention to all of these, EQ, blah blah blah. Go to character, and since this guy's a little too high, right? He's a little too high, so I'm gonna press this, and it moves him all the way down. Perfect. See, now I go to sing left. Sorry, sing left, yeah. And I go right here, and I type in the way I typed left in this. Man, what is happening? Why isn't it working? I'm gonna do down then. Wait, what? Why is none of this working? Be right back, guys. I'm gonna figure out this problem. Okay, I fixed it. Anyways, you go here, and you type in the way you typed it in that. I did left, so now it has left down. Go to down, add an update, right, up, so go to animation ghost. This will be helpful, and go to idle, since I had idle the way I wanted it to be. So idle is like that. Why is my up animate? Wait, sorry, this is not right. Why is idle like that? That is not right. But whatever. So yeah, where did I move that? Apparently. Yeah. So this is important for you to know. But pretty much, you are going to need to remember the way this works. Oh look, left. Oh, it was doing left. Oh, sorry, that wasn't working because yeah, sometimes it glitches. Try to find the one that was up, that was idle. So apparently it was sing up for me. So now press W and S to switch between like different things. Press Shift and press the down arrows, and it'll move your character around. I want it to be just like the idle, so I'll make sure that it's just like the idle. You don't have to press Shift. You can move it by pixel by just not pressing Shift. But you like switch between each and every one to check if it looks good. And now look at that. It looks super good. Idle is not supposed to loop. Yeah. But alright. New thing. We are going to go to any art program. I'm going to use Photo P. You can use whatever you want as long as it will save the same picture size. So I'll go right here, and now icons, drag it here. Photopea is basically Photoshop. It's just a free version on the website. So you're gonna go make sure that your paintbrush size is like 6, and you're gonna start drawing what you want your icon to be. So I'm gonna, and remember you have to make another layer so you don't draw on the character. But yeah, I'm gonna draw like this. So yeah, just basically draw like a simplified version of your character for the icon. Do another layer or whatever. You can do paint bucket, but obviously this program doesn't do paint bucket really well. I'll do gray instead because he is gray, not white. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now I'm going to do that. So I like duplicate it right there. You're going to delete the background now because you already made it in the right places. But you're going to go to the one right here, and you're going to make it look like he's dead or something to make it look like they're losing. Because the right side is them dying, and the left side is them winning or okay. Here I'll even like tilt them over like that. So now you're gonna go File, Export. Remember, you really need it to be the same image size. If it's not, then it is not gonna work at all. I'm sorry, but it's true. Export as PNG or whatever, and make sure it has the icon. Icon dash do SG for skeleton ground. Press save or whatever. I'm gonna quickly import that. So yeah. Go. Should be working now. So you go into here or whatever. And now it should work. So I'm gonna go to health icon name SG, and now you can see down there that's the icon. And to make it easier, you can even press get icon color, and boom, now it has the same color as your icon. Look how easy that is. And this little plus sign right here, this is the camera. So basically when the camera is pointing at your character, you make sure that it's going where you want it to be. So I'll put it like right on his eye so you can see some of the hand too. All I need to do now, save character. Remember, Psych Engine, mods, images. No, not mods, images. Psych Engine, mods, characters. And I already have this here. Let's pretend I didn't though. but I'm gonna name it Skeleton Ground, and I'm just gonna press save. Since I already have that there, just yeah, whatever. So now, if we go escape again, free play. I'm gonna pick a song to test them out in stress. Here, first of all, let me just do this really quick. Make it louder so you can hear. Oh yeah, there. Can you hear that? Okay, yeah, whatever. So you're gonna go to song, and I want this to be opponent. So we go down to opponent, click on this. There's a lot of characters. Just look for the name of your character. Mine is Skeleton Ground, so I left click on that. You can now see it's that, and I press enter.
3, 2, 1, go!
And boom. Oh man, this is too slow for me. Let me bring it up a notch to like 3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, that's faster. I like it. So as you can see, my character is working. It's like, so as you can see, it is working just fine. Now we are going to go on to the normal or easier non-money part. So we go to Psych Engine, Assets, Images, no not images, sorry, Assets, Shared Images. Then we go to Characters, and oh my goodness, there's a lot. But you can pick which one looks good for me. Tankman, Daddy Dearest, Spooky Kids, where are they? I can't see them. Either way, it's pretty easy. I'm going to do the Spooky Kids. So I'll do that in my art program, which for me is Photopea. So I'm going to make another layer. And basically all you need to do is draw over the characters and see and do it how you want it to be. So yeah, it's that easy, but you know, it's not going to turn out really good. So here, this will be, since I already did a skeleton, I'll do like a pumpkin. Whatever, I'm just going to do a bone. So yeah, here, let me move down here or something, make it easier for me. Do just the bone. So I'm doing it easily. So basically, all you need to do is draw it and put it over like the right places. So obviously, this pose that the Spooky Kids are doing is their left pose. So I'm gonna try to make my bone in the left pose. This one down here is the down pose. Sorry, let me just. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened, but I moved that one up here, and I'm gonna make it look like it's doing its down pose, which would be like, I don't know, like this, you know. And remember, you'll see the same pose a lot of times, so you basically just duplicate it or make it a little different, so it looks like it's kind of moving. So I'll move that up here. Let me just, there we go. So yeah, if you know how to use your program or whatever, this should be pretty easy. Like I said, just pull out just pull out whatever it is. Pull out the sprite sheet is what I mean. And yeah, that's basically it. Just move this over here. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that now. So yeah, obviously that was their idle animation, so I needed to do that. This is their hey. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but yeah, this is their hey animation, which is when they do their like little yeah pose, whatever it is. And for this skeleton or the bone, you don't need to do. Listen, if you don't want a hey animation, you don't need to. So I'm not doing the hey animation, but there's a down animation, and I think that's pretty. Or is that right? No, yeah, that is down. This is right animation. So here, I'm gonna pull that out, do it down here now, and this is gonna be the right animation. And there we go. So now all you need to do, delete the background. And if you want to change the way they look, so like, oh, I wanted the spooky kids to look like, I don't know, left, down, right, and I wanted them to look purple and pink. All I have to do, file, save. That's all you need to do. But for me, this is going to be a different character, like the bone. So I press file, export as, PNG, and I do whatever I want it to be named, which is going to be bone. So now I go down here, mods, images, characters. And we bring the bone file right there. Oh, that's right. There's no XML for it. That's because you need to go back to where you had your original sprites, which was assets, shared images. Go to characters, and I had the spooky kids assets were right here. So I go right here, the XML. See, you see the XML, right? You press it, copy, go back to mods, images, characters, press it again, and rename it to whatever the name of your normal one is. So I'm going to rename this to Bone. Now I'm going to open up Psych Engine again. Still recording. Seven. Down, up. No, sorry. I was doing up. But you go to Character Editor, enter. So because this character was based off of the Spooky Kids, I'm going to go to Character, and I'm going to go to the Spooky Kids, which should be right... Oh, they're called Spooky, so I go right there. See them? They're so cute. So I go right here to the image file name, which is right here. You're going to do it all the way until you get to the slash. Keep the slash there. Then you name it whatever the file name was. So mine was bone.png, bone.xml. So I just call it bone. Then what I do is reload image, which is right here. We now got a bone, but I don't know where the bone is. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have a hey animation. So when you don't have an animation, you go hey and remove. So now we got all of these different animations for my perfect little bone. So I left oh sorry. Up, left, right, down. So you go to character. Here's how you make the icon again, if you forgot. You go to assets, images, icons. We go back to whatever you wanted it to be. Bring it in. Page. And we do this little thing called bone. And you do it however you want it to be. So I want mine to be white and black. And I do that. So you want to duplicate it if you want to. Put it over there. That's now my, and you delete the background. And this one will be sad because it is losing the right losing the left over here is winning. So I'm gonna make this look sad or something like, or no, I'll make it angry. So I'll put something like this. So we go, don't press save. File, export, PNG, keep the icon dash, and just name it whatever you want. So mine is going to be bone. There you go. And I think we're done with making all of those, so I'll just get out of Google. And I'm going to go to Psych Engine, Mods, Images, Icons. You see we already have that one there, so I'll go Downloads, or wherever you kept your little image, and I go Icon Bone, and we go right there. So now we have that. We go back to our Friday Night Funkin' thing, and instead of calling it Icon Bone right here, oh, would you just look at that? It's not working. Be right back. Like I said, we go to character, we go to icon name, and instead of putting icon dash bone, oh, it works. Never mind. Whatever. I'm gonna put just bone, and it works. And if you want it to, and you see it's orange, and you're like, oh, I want it to be white because that's the color of the bone. You put get icon color, and there you go. I think that's pretty much it. So you press save character. You need to go to Psych Engine, Mods, Characters. Psych Engine, Mod, Characters. Then you go right here. And forget that I have this one already here, the bone. Instead, you're just going to call it whatever you want, and I'm going to call it bone. And I put save. Oh shoot, did it actually work? Yes, it did. Okay, sorry. But now we escape. We escape again. We press free play or choose a song. I'll choose Spookies. Seven. Song. Go to song. Go right here. Choose whichever one you want. I'm going to do opponent, which is right here. I left click on that. And we go all the way down and we try to find our character, which is bone. And you see the icon changes to bone. And I press enter. And there it is. as you can see, everything is working just fine. So that's it. We're through.